Hey everybody, just a voice here. This video is a little different from the rest of them as it's my first video that was suggested to me by a viewer. This particular suggestion was suggested by a person named Sky Has No Limits, and the video suggestion was a royal guard protects a king or queen, and I took the video in my own. I put my own spin on things, for lack of better words, and you'll see that when you finally watch the video. But just a note, you can either suggest videos to me on the comments on my Discord server, which I will plug the link in again in the description, or you can send it to my email, which you can find in my About tab on my channel. Anyways, without further ado, here is my Royal Guard roleplay. Enjoy. My lord, you called for a soldier? What's the matter? You didn't feel safe by yourself. If it's alright for me to say so, are you possibly afraid of the recent murders that have been happening? I figured as much. Do not worry yourself. As far as the royal garrison is concerned, that problem only exists out on the far reaches of the city. So, it'd be hard to believe it if the killer came all the way to the castle so bluntly like this. Alas, we can never be so sure. I understand your fear, however, not as though my understanding matters to you, but the castle is very well guarded. The royal guards are made up of the best men we have. Let the other branches worry about those murders. That's their job. Since you called for a soldier, it is my duty to stay here with you tonight. I will stand guard now. Where would you like me to place myself? By your bedside? Of course, my lord. Are you sure? Is it really alright for me to sit while on guard? Thank you, my lord. Your kindness exceeds that of the other royals. Not that they aren't kind enough themselves, but... I'm going to stop talking now. I'll get myself in trouble. Forgive me for saying this, my lord, but I tend to get nervous around royals. If I mess up or offend any of you once, I could get severely punished. As much of an honor as it is to be called into your quarters, I can't help but be a little fearful for my own safety. But, anyways, I'll stop talking now. Now that I'm here, you can rest easy. It'd be best for you to get some sleep, as I'm sure you're quite busy. It would only hurt my conscience if I was the one who kept you up, so you need to sleep. Good night, my lord. Sorry? Well, not really. I don't have a family of my own just yet. Not to blame anything specifically, but as a guard, I don't have much free time aside from sleep. So, I don't really have time to be personable with others, let alone start a family. I feel as though I'm too young to have my own family anyways. I'd prefer to wait a bit. What do I think about the royal family? Well, honestly, I have a lot of respect for them. When I first moved to the city with my parents, we didn't really have an opportunity for work. So, to make ends meet, I became a soldier at a pretty young age, and since I became a soldier, your family granted me with an area of land. I gave that land to my father and mother so they could start a new farm, like they used to have before the war. That's why we moved here in the first place. You know, while my mother is grateful for the land I gave her, she's still sort of angry with me. She was saddened that I became a knight for their sake. I think she just didn't find it right for her son to practically throw away his life to help her out. But I didn't really think too much about it, to be honest. I know we had to do something, and I didn't want my father to become a soldier. I knew that we would get a plot of land if I enlisted, so I did. And now my family has a nice-sized farm. So, I'm grateful towards the royals. I thank your family for giving me an opportunity to give my parents an easier life. No, I am not an only child. I used to have a brother. He was older than me, and he also used to be a knight. For our own city, that is. You see, we were a smaller settlement, but a proud one. One day, we were raided by another city's army, and my brother, he was... I always looked up to him. Maybe that's why I was fine with becoming a knight in the first place. Maybe that's also why my mother was so displeased with me joining the service here. A mother shouldn't have to bury her own kids, you know. She's been through it once, and I'd hate to put her through it again. Sorry for rambling. You shouldn't have to worry yourself with your men's troubles. Anyways, aren't you tired? You really should get some sleep. I promise to sit here until you wake up tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna need you to warn the marshal for me. He can get quite angry if we aren't there on time. I understand if you do not wish to help me. I will be fine with receiving his punishment in the case that you do not inform him. I know you are a busy person. You will? Thank you, my lord. The gesture is very much appreciated. My lord. By any chance, does anybody else know that I'm here right now? No one knows except your messenger? Okay. I will keep it that way. Your secret is safe with me. Good night, my lord. This was much easier than I had expected. I guess the Royal Guard isn't as amazing as I'd previously thought. Anyways, had you been more invested in your soldiers than you were your own wealth and personal well-being, you would have realized that I wasn't actually one of your men. I mean, look at me. I'm not even in a full set of armor. I don't even have the royal crest on my person. I killed your messenger, and you'll be meeting the same fate shortly. I'm sorry that I have to do this. It's nothing personal, but truth is, I've been paid quite a pretty penny for your head. Don't try to run away. If you try anything, or even make a single sound, I'll kill you. I'm being nice by explaining myself to you. At least then you'll have some clarity before you die. I'm not a monster, but I have to make money somehow. I'm a sort of bounty hunter. You see, my client, who I won't disclose, has a bit of a hit on the royal family, and he has hired me to deal with it. For every hit of the royal family I take, the more money I make. That rhymes. Anyways, my client didn't care how long it took or even how I did it. He just wanted the job done. Luckily for me, my client is quite wealthy. Even if I would just kill you, I'd be well off. But if it was this easy to get to you, I highly doubt it would be much harder to get to the rest of the royals. And there are so many of you. I don't really wish to draw out this conversation for much longer than it has to be, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm also the killer that has been terrorizing your supposedly safe castle town. I must say, your guards don't really do their jobs. They aren't very adept at close combat, but that's besides the point. I don't really care too much. It just makes my job easier. Anyways, all of those people that I murdered, they all had bounties on them as well. I didn't just kill anybody I saw off the street. Like I said, I'm not a monster. While I did get paid for killing them, they were all just a diversion. Those killings moved more of your soldiers away from the castle, making it much easier to sneak in. Not that the royal guards were much of a problem anyways. Pretty clever, right? Well, I suppose I should get business done now, so I can get out of here without being caught. I'd like it if this didn't have to get messy, so how about we stage your suicide? I suppose it's up to you, though. It's your death. Either way, you're going to die tonight. Here, take this knife. Kindly disembowel yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Don't get pointy with that thing. Getting stabbed hurts. I'll admit it, it wasn't very smart of me to give my bounty a weapon, but I thought I'd be courteous and offer another way for you to kill yourself. By the looks of it, you don't have any skills with fighting, so how about you just put the knife down before I decide to kill you myself? Wait. Damn it. It seems like our time here is over. I don't know how, but it looks like I've been found out. And you're quite fortunate. But the next time we meet, it won't end in your favor like it did today. I'll see you soon. Have a splendid evening, my lord.